Arrogant Atheist with you. As always, wanted to do a midweek edition to kind of get a video out there about the Fela bomber, as I have dubbed him, in New York. I pissed myself watching this story. This is quite possibly the stupidest terrorist in the world. First of all, I need to fuck with his name. His name is Akayed Ullah, or Allah. One letter off from Allah. It's U-L-L-A-H, which I thought was funny because it's one letter off from Allah, and it's one letter off from Mullah, too, of course. But I was happy for the guy that he didn't just have one of the 5 names that we all know. There's more names in Islam than just Muhammad and Ahmed. That's good to know. But Akayed, what is that? It sounds like one of those dog breed mashups, like a Puggle or a Chiweenie. I think this guy was named after his dog, which was an Akita and a Samoyed, and they came up with Akayed. All right, that was the guy's name. Anyway, back to his being the stupidest terrorist in the world. Did you see the video? It's absolutely hysterical. He tried to use a pipe bomb on his chest, all right? For one thing, if you're going to try to bomb New York City, I'm going to suggest a bigger bomb, all right? The pipe bomb, one pipe bomb on your chest, and he didn't even make it right, so it didn't explode right. And I'm thinking that the people in New York probably are, they're so used to this kind of crap that an antic like this that fizzled, quite literally fizzled the way it did, probably seemed more like performance art than a terrorist attack to New Yorkers. If you make a pipe bomb, the idea is that you seal the 2 ends of the pipe so well that the pipe has to explode, creating shrapnel out of its own metal. And that's how a pipe bomb works, You don't have to be a genius to figure this out. Anyone who's played with firecrackers understands. You lay a firecracker on your hand and light it, it's flat like it's not going to hurt your hand. It's going to blow up because there's no airspace in between your hand and the shrapnel for it to slap out. So I've actually done this. You can put a fire, it doesn't feel great, but it doesn't really hurt because the explosion goes up. So this guy with one pipe bomb on his chest, like a monkey who failed terrorist school and didn't show up for the bomb making day, obviously didn't seal the ends of the pipe well, and when he lit it, it blew the plugs out of both ends of the pipe, I'm sure, and blackened his stomach, fried his face a little bit, and maybe like shot one of the nails that he stuffed in there into his chin. There was no way this was going to kill him. No fucking way. All right? So think about this. The dude, like, he hits the pipe bomb, boom, it knocks him out, all right? It knocks him backwards on his ass, and hopefully he was unconscious for a second, because me imagining this is the best part of this. He's blowing himself up. Boom, it works, right? He's unconscious, and maybe his mind is fading into what he probably thinks in his final seconds, is his consciousness fading out before he arrives in heaven for his virgins. And then he fucking wakes up, all right? Imagine the disappointment, and imagine how much he must think that Allah hates him, all right? He couldn't even blow himself up in Allah's name effectively. He lived through it, all right? Imagine waking up then and having New York City cops, Port Authority cops, staring down at you. I suppose he's lucky he didn't wake up to people just punching him in the face as hard as they could over and over for what he tried to do. But I can't imagine the abject disappointment of the failure that this guy perpetrated in the name of his stupid religion. He's now got to be in custody and live every day with the fact that not only did he fail to blow himself up and achieve heaven and eternal grace and virgins, but he now also has to deal with sitting in a police station and not being murdered by citizens. If this had happened in a different country, the citizenry might have just killed him. But here we have law and order. That didn't happen to him. The cops, as much as they wanted to, dragged him into jail, and now he's got to sit and deal with the fact that he sucks so bad at being a terrorist, couldn't even make a fucking pipe bomb and blow it up right. Get a bigger bomb. You're an idiot, and take your fucking terrorism and your fundamentalism and go back to Bangladesh, wherever the fuck you came from, and try again. Ultimate fail, the Fela bomber. I don't know what else I have to say other than this is one of the funniest fucking fails ever seen. And go New York, man. I know you're hardly affected by this at all, and you see it every day. And assholes like this are going to continue to try. And my advice to the Fela bomber is go back to bomb school. Stay with pipe bombs, that's fine, but go to a small town. Go to a little place where when you blow up the pipe bomb and it doesn't work, Like survivalists will descend on you from out of the woods and just kill you, and hang your body up on a fucking pine tree out in the woods. You're an asshole and an idiot. Akayed Allah couldn't be any duller. Peace.